أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد أما بعد. We thank Allah Almighty for having blessed us by guiding us to Islam. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for further guide us to obey Him by being part of the people who respond to His command when He has said in Surah Jummu'ah that when the call is made to pray on Fridays, we should leave off our trade and our business, and that we should hasten to the remembrance of Allah, for indeed that is best for us, if only we knew. So we continue to praise His name and thank Him for that special favor that He has given to each and every one of us to be among those of His obedient servants. This is the second Khutba for the month of Ramadan. And I was coming in, one of our brothers was reminding me how swiftly, how quickly the time is moving. Quick. So we have to be very careful not to allow Ramadan to slip out of our hands. Very, very careful. Do not be casual. Be aggressive in seeking the rewards and the blessings of this month of Ramadan. Every compulsory prayer that we make in Jummu'ah, we get a reward of 70 in any other month. And every nafil prayer that we make, we get a reward of a farad in any other month. All our amals, our deeds are multiplied by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's rahmah, mercy in this month. Because Allah wants us to stock up, to hoard barakat, hoard blessings, because you would need it when we stand before Him on that day of Qiyamah. Ramadan is a gift that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given to the Ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. A gift to unite the Ummah. It's a gift to unite the Ummah. I was thinking, and there's no other amal that is so all-embracing as fasting in the month of Ramadan. If we make salah, different time zones, different people pray, Jamaat, so on. Alhamdulillah. You know, we do Hajj seasonal, and it restricted to a certain number of people. But Ramadan embraces the Ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So all of us at this time are going through the same exercise. We're going through the same exercise. For what objective? To learn what is called taqwa. To learn this quality called taqwa. Taqwa have many, many different, explanations. And simple people like us, we could just take a simple pointer. What causes you as an individual not to go in some private area in your home or something, out of the sight of everybody, and drink some water if you're thirsty or you're in a state of great thirst and so on in Ramadan. What caused that? To be able to withstand in private the anguish of the fast. It's not as if you're among people and they're seeing you and you don't want to show up yourself. You're in private. And you have something within you is telling you, complete that fast. That, to my simple understanding, is an aspect of taqwa. Learning to police ourselves is taqwa. Maintaining our urges, our desires, learning to curb them and contain them is taqwa. So Allah wants us to fast to learn this discipline, for it to be within us, deep within us, so that we would fear Allah in private. Fearing Allah in private is taqwa. Doing amals to hide from people, giving charity, you're hiding because you don't want people to see, to corrupt the blessing of your charity is taqwa. Ramadan is the month of uniting the Ummah around several issues. The first one that I can think about is unity around the Quran. Unity around the Quran. Muslims spend time and effort in trying to read the Quran. But the Quran should never be read just for information or for barakat. The Quran is the guide that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent for all mankind, and we should use it as a book of instructions. What does Allah want me to do? You go to the book, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, this is what I want you to do. And this is what I don't want you to do. So unity around the Quran is to me, is one of the important aspects of this Ramadan. So Muslims spend time. The Prophet, peace be upon him, have left two things for us, and if we hold on to them, we will never go astray. Quran, the Book of Allah, and His example, His Sunnah, His way. So the Quran, we need to spend time with and to become close to and understand the message that Allah Almighty wants us to understand. So all Muslims should become attached to the Quran in this month, because it's a time when it is easier to practice this deen. Easier. There are many of us who struggle to practice this deen out of Ramadan. That is a fact. There are people who come out of the closets, out of the woodwork during Ramadan and establish their practices. That is a fact. We live that every year. There are people who disappear, and Ramadan they appear. Allah makes it easy for us in Ramadan to do our amals, our duties. So that to me is one of the things that's of importance of this month of Ramadan. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made fasting a pillar of this deen. Islam is based on 5. And Ramadan, the fasting in the month of Ramadan is one of these pillars. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has united us around one of the pillars of this deen. So we're united around the Quran, we are united among one of the pillars of the deen. Because any one of the pillars that is missing, the deen is defective. It's based on fire. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has also given us Ramadan as a way to wrestle and to contest with and to subdue what is called our nafs. This Ramadan has been given to us as a tool to contain what is our nafs. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has given us an example, an analogy, or what is to explain what is about the nafs. And one of the things he said, it is like a 7-headed dragon. Right? So the nafs by itself is a monster by itself if it is left alone. And we went through several times before about how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tamed nafs. When Allah created it, He immersed it in the hottest part of hell for 1,000 years. And nafs came out unrepentant, unsubmissive. Then He immersed nafs in the coldest part of hell for 1,000 years. Hell has a place that is dark, it is murky, and it is intensely cold. Some of the people who know you have coldness sometimes is worse than fire. People get burned with the cold. Some people, their nose and their ears in winter will break off in the extreme cold. And nothing in this world, the Arctic region, north of Canada, nowhere is as cold as where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created in Jahannam. Dark and murky and intensely cold. When nafs emerged from that prison of hell, nafs remain arrogant, unrepentant. Who are you? Who am I? Nafs still picking up itself. Then nafs was deprived of its desires for 1,000 years. That broke nafs. So the example for us to contain nafs, to break nafs, is to subdue our desires. Subdue it. And that is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us fasting. Fasting has been prescribed for you as it was prescribed to those before you, so that you become of the muttaqin. So the action of fasting, the amal that Allah has given us, is a device to curb and to subdue this entity that is part of our being. Nafs. Nafs is part of our being. That is what causes us to be greedy and selfish and lustful and hateful. And when we subdue it, then our soul, our ruh, starts to emerge without hindrance. So we have a responsibility to ourselves to use what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us as devices. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created us and He didn't leave us without guidance. Allah wants us to go through this purification every year. Not we fast this year and we miss it next year, and tomorrow, next following year we make it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made it part of our life every year to purify ourselves. Our brother always used to use the analogy of Ramadan as being something like, when a ship goes on dry dock, So whole year it's in the water up and down. And once a year it takes it out of the water to clean it, cut out and fix and this and do and repair. And then it go back in the water again for the next 11 months. Allah's given us that, that barakah of Ramadan to treat with it with that understanding in order for us to gain what is good for us. Because we would never be successful until we subdue that entity. There was a science that used to be practiced among the ulama before this modern wasteful period that they interfere with Islam. Teachers called tasqiyun nafs, training of the nafs. That was part of the curriculum Muslim scholarship. The tools to use to contain that. But that was a detriment for the enemies of Allah. So they choose to remove that content, that aspect of the ilm of the deen of Islam. They understood that anytime they take away that, they take away our teeth, our ability to bite. Because that will make you close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it will make you fearless, it will make you generous, it will give you all the qualities. Because you have subdued that nafs. You will not feel nafsi, myself, I am this, I am that. Knowledge is about humility. Anytime you see a scholar chest up with the air and he feels more than everybody, he's a fool, he's a dunce. He has no knowledge. If you can't have knowledge and be humble, that is what teaches you to be knowledgeable. That is what true knowledge is about. Because if you feel you know nothing. All that you have amassed in knowledge is not even like you dip a needle in the ocean and take it out. That is what you have as compared to the knowledge of Allah Almighty. You know nothing. I know this hadith, I know that hadith, I know Arabic. Yeah. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala teaches knowledge to the soul of a believer. Ar-Rahman alam al-Quran. Allah is the one who teaches the Quran. Allah moves the veils from our eyes to teach us the book so that we read the ayat. There are many of us, sometimes you yourself, you read the ayat today and you come back and you read that same ayat tomorrow and you get a flash understanding. Everybody experience that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala connect you deeper to the truth. So Ramadan is about purification. It's about getting ourselves in order. And if we should do that, we will have achieved the purpose of this Ramadan. And if we continue to be ambivalent and do not work, you have to toil. Yapping in night, make tahajjud prayer, beg Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, beg Him to enlighten us. We ask Allah every time, Ihdina sirat al-mustaqim, show us the straight path. Every time, every prayer, we ask Him to show us the straight path. But we don't want to we don't want to work for that. We don't want to work, and the work comes in purification, in subduing our nafs. Man get that what he strives for. That is a universal rule. Whether in the material or the spiritual world. You'll get what you strive for. So you can be lahin and loafing and things like that, and people struggling and begging Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Some of these sahabas used to be making tahajjud. Rasulullah himself used to make it until something foot swell. But we want to sleep whole night. and expect to get rewards of the understanding of this deed. It all works. And all is that Allah says at that time of the night is the best time to phrase the word of prayer and praises. Praise Him at that night. That is when He comes down to the lowest heavens and in His own knowledge, He knows how He does that, and asks you, what do you want? What do you want? Ask. At that time, the sweetest sleep. And the shaitan have a way, anytime you go and sleep, it is tight 3 knots. Power. Behind you. 3 knots behind you. You go and sleep. Sleep. And when we get up, remember Allah, 1 break, make wudu, next 1 break, go and make salat, tahajjud, next 1 break. 3. But we ain't doing that. We want to sleep until the sun come up and the cock don't crow. So we not up, we tie up according to the new men. We tie up. Can't see a way. So it is upon us to use this month of Ramadan to the full potential. It is so sad that, we have a hafiz of Quran on board with us reading, and we have a young scholar who come to educate us about the different ayats in the Quran and so on. And the line weak in the night, hardly the Muslims coming out and making prayer. Sad. So we continue to let the month of Ramadan be wasted by approaching it halfway, casual. There are many of us who would not see the next Ramadan. But there are many of us who were with us last Ramadan and are not here with this Ramadan. That's a fact. It's a reality. So Allah has given us the opportunity to cash in and to hoard barakat, to gain blessings. And yet, we're lazy and we're ambivalent. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to give us hikmah, and may He give us true guidance so that we'll be among those who succeed. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, and salatu wa salam ala Sayyidil Kareem. We say that Ramadan is the month that Allah has given us to keep us, to unify the Ummah. So we continue to make steps in that regard, for that objective. And after Ramadan, Ramadan unites us. And after Ramadan, everybody go their own way. Unite us in Ramadan, everybody fasting together. Everybody on the same page, all the way, done with the program. After Ramadan, everybody on their own scene. We're making a call from this member to try to have one Eidgah, one place of Eid prayer for all the Muslims in the whole area, instead of everybody putting in a little 2 here, 10 here, 6 there. One Eid prayer, one Eid prayer. That's all. And after that, you go back to your communities and function as normal. So you want to start with this Eid, having one prayer to celebrate unity after the unifying month of Ramadan. At a start, to ensure that we make a step towards the right direction of bringing this thing in obedience to Allah. Then He told us that this brotherhood of yours is a single brotherhood. I am your Lord and Church. So we are having talks and hoping that these talks bear fruit over the next couple of weeks. We can come together and have one prayer. Allahu Akbar. Make we takbirs together. And then everybody go their way and do what they are accustomed to in terms of functional celebrations and whatever else. So just make a sacrifice for 2 hours to start the process of healing and bringing the ummah together. I mentioned it last week and I'm going to mention it again. The government of Trinidad and Tobago has had at least 4 meetings with the heads of all the Muslim groups, major groups in this country. And in one of those meetings, the deceased Imam Yasin Abu Bakr was not invited. And they were instructed to bring him in the meeting. He told me that personally. He was instructed. They instructed, go and get him. And after they had a meeting, a divisive meeting, the Pulim Square and the talks. And after that, there were subsequent meetings with the heads. And all of them come back with no unity. And the government sent a message to say, all it is united. Go and get all the act together. Go and get all the act together. So we're making one small step. One small step. The call, make the call. We're asking everybody to come and join and have one leader. That's too hard. It's too hard to call people to. Calling people to have one prayer, one salah, which is the sunnah, open air. So everybody in a little masjid, a little group, a little room here, a little hole there. So that is on the charts. That has been discussed. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it possible that we could show that level of brotherhood that has been absent for so many years. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لما سبقنا سبق بالحق والهادي إلى صراط المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدره ومجده العظيم سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين الحمد لله رب العالمين وأقم الصلاة. الله أكبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم
صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. تين وزيتون وطور سينين هذا البلد الأمين لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم ثم رددناه أسفل سافلين إلى الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات فلهم أجر غير ممنون فمن يكذبك بعد بالدين أليس الله بأحكم الحاكمين. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح رأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر إنه كان توابا. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.